from Windsor Castle to arriving in the paddock here?
Probably 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes or so. I mean, it's just an extraordinary thing, and I think the motion of the carriage, the sounds, and of course the beautiful colours, as we can see here on the screen, the scarlet and the old Landau carriages, beautiful, beautiful horses. And it's yes, it's unique, but it is comfortable. It's not too bumpy, and actually the Queen always reckons she can, I think, tell what the ground is going to be like, because she's often peering over the side if the ground is soft or quick or whatever. Today, of course, it's going to be getting on the quick side.
Yeah, I mean, it really is a skill, because some people can't tell what the ground's like when they walk out on it, so it really is quite an achievement. Let's tell you about the people who are in the carriage. And in the first carriage, we have the Prince of Wales, the Duchess of Cornwall, and Mr. Peter Phillips.
Absolutely. Well, what a busy time the Prince of Wales has had. I mean, it's the Duchess of Cornwall. It's been a most remarkable few days, the Platinum Jubilee. I mean, a wonderful success for the royal family. And to have Royal Ascot following on from these festivities is fantastic. So wonderful to see His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall in carriage number 1, and Mr. Peter Phillips. Yeah, it's a joy. It's unusual, as we know. It's not normally Her Majesty would be in carriage number 1, but lovely to see the Prince of Wales there, and it won't be long now before they reach the point where the national anthem is played.
Yeah, and look at the horses. I mean, they're so well behaved, and I don't know, I've never recalled a moment where a horse has misbehaved in this procession. Have you?
No, I think what you can see is when they do come into the parade ring here and they draw up outside the weighing room, and they know that they've had a journey, they'll be having a proper old blow, but they're very fit, and they are magnificent horses. But I think probably when the ground is on the soft side, it is considerably more difficult.
Much more difficult, and actually there's a wonderful crowd around the paddock here waiting to see the carriages arrive, regardless of the fact that Her Majesty isn't amongst them. But it would be wonderful to see her here at Ascot at some point this week. Just taking you through, if you're sitting at home and wondering who else is in the other carriages. In the second carriage, we have the Duke of Gloucester, the Duchess of Gloucester, Prince Michael of Kent, and Princess Michael of Kent. So some very familiar faces.
Absolutely, and they too, of course, will have been very busy in the last few days. And I was lucky enough to be, not to be in, but to see the concert at Buckingham Palace,
yes.
And it was the most fantastic evening of music, and really, really fabulous, and everyone enjoying it. And that atmosphere, actually trying to get to your seats in the grandstand, was quite remarkable. I mean, it was jam-packed with people. But yes, so the royal family, they've had a busy time, and I'm sure the fashion experts were saying, look at the Duchess of Cornwall there.
That's not you, Harry.
It's not me, but I think she's got the most fantastic hat, do you?
It's stunning. I mean, that's a wonderful colour. Turquoise I'm going to go with there, but I'm no fashion expert either. But you can see everybody loving the procession going up the course here. And actually, there have been a number of things that have happened to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee, including here at Ascot. And of course, I remember the Golden Jubilee, the Diamond Jubilee Stakes, and now we have the Platinum Jubilee Stakes.
Absolutely, and what a race that's going to be. And now the Royal Anthem.
The anthem as the carriages go up the track, and of course a number of things as well to recognise Her Majesty at the racecourse, including a Landau carriage and silver Rolls Royce on display from the royal household. That would be quite something if you could get up close to those.
Absolutely fantastic, and it's now, of course, the moment when the carriages are coming through and will be appearing very shortly.
Well, I know that Mick Fitzgerald is down amongst them. We'll maybe catch up with him in just a moment as they come off the track there and under the grandstand. And you can see as well the Princess Royal part of the procession and a real horse and racing fan as well, Harry.
She is, and she does wonderful things for many equine charities. The Injured Jockeys Fund, of course, in particular, patron of that, and she was at Newbury racecourse the other day in her capacity in that role, and you know, taking a very active interest in the Injured Jockeys Fund. Great supporter of that.
And you can see this scene at Paddock here. It is so good to see such a decent crowd here back at Ascot as well. Let's go and join Mick Fitzgerald, our very own racing royalty, Mick.
Yes, well, all eyes in the pre-parade ring are on one horse and are all fixed on this horse, Bide. It's the first time I've seen him in the flesh, and